Hello there. This is part 2 of how to make a fursuit head mostly. So this is the plastic canvas base, and I'm going to tell you how to make it because the last video I posted for some reason was lagging. So yeah. Basically how you make this is you start out with this one ring of plastic canvas, as you can see right here, and I glued it in the back. Then I took a longer piece, well, it's not longer, I'm sorry, and went, first I took a piece to go over top of my head and go to where my jaw is, and as you can see, it's the place where the foam is attached, and it goes all the way up and on top of my head. Then I took another piece and started from the back and lined it up all the way to the front and attached it to this. Now that should be the basic shape. It goes over your head. Then you start making the muzzle. I had to use 2 pieces, but if you have long mesh, then you could do it with 1, but I took 2 pieces and stuck them onto each of the sides and made it very symmetrical because kid would be happy. And I got it all lined up here, and these 2 bars over top, these arches, they're to shape it. And then sorry, I'm going a bit fast here. You can pause this and replay it if you need to. Once I got this muzzle attached, I put another strip to help support the head, going around top and connecting to here, and did that on both sides. It's one long piece. Then I started the lower jaw. To make this a lot smoother and so that it does not break, I used foamies to help cushion it. If you just use the plain canvas by itself, it can easily rip, and that's what happened to my luxury suit. And actually, it happened right before I was supposed to go to the contest, so I had to quickly fix it up with some thread. But you have to be careful. I started forming the lower jaw, which is just one piece of, 2 pieces of plastic canvas, like the top jaw, a bit smaller, and 1 piece down here to form it in the correct shape. This 1 piece is a bit big, but that's going to be like a chin, so be careful when you're foaming this. If you made this a little too long, then you're going to have to cut down on your foam a bit. You don't want it too big or too wide because the foam will make it look extremely bulky. Oh, and I also added these 2 pieces of mesh on the sides where your eyes are. I at first had this all 1 piece right here and 1 piece right here, and I cut out where my eyes were. And that is pretty much it on how to make this base. And all this is because I had 2 foamies, I took sorry, this thing is not focusing. I took a I guess it's a screw, yeah, screw, 3 washers and a nut, and put them together like this. The nut is on the outside, and you might want to leave this a bit open so then if it's too loose you can easily tighten it back up. So now once you got that done, you can start foaming it. Foaming is pretty much really easy. This is the hardest part of the whole thing. So yeah, you can start foaming it. And also about these arches, make sure that you don't put anything inside the mouth, like sorry, it's hard to explain. Make sure it's coming over top of the mouth, instead of a piece going inside of these two, it should clear the top of this mesh right here, because when you're putting a jaw set in, like teeth, it'll make it a lot easier, and you can give a realistic effect instead of having limited space in the mouth. And I did the same thing for this bottom jaw. As you can see, there's no mesh like coming inside the bottom jaw. It's all outside of it, sort of forming the bottom chin. So yeah. Also, you might want to add one of these bridges on top. It will support foam a lot better. And that is it for this part. And I will see you in the next part, where I show you what the foaming looks like when it's pretty much completed.